Suppose your right hand gets up and does funny things and smashes you, pokes your eyes, do you have an ailment or no? Yes, isn't it? For sure you have. That's exactly what your mind is doing, isn't it? It gets up, pops around, hurts you, pokes you, makes you cry, makes you suffer. Do you have an ailment or no? If your hand started poking at you, hitting you, beating you up, definitely you are sick, isn't it? Yes. So if your thoughts and emotions are poking you, strangling you, torturing you every day, aren't you sick, I'm asking? By your own definition I'm going. So, because this sickness is on, it will manifest in so many ways in the physical body. There is no question anymore. Every thought, every reverberation on the level of the mind, depending upon the type of reverberation you create, the whole chemistry is going through a change. It's all been measured. Right now you sit here and think about tigers, you have one kind of chemistry, chemical changes happen. You think about flowers, another kind of chemical change happens. All this has been measured. So for every thought, if the whole chemistry is going through thing, if your mind is in this state, you know what kind of soup you're making? You're a lousy soup. Not just lousy, poisonous. If you are soaked in this poisonous soup on a daily basis, how to know well-being? It'll not happen like that. We don't have so much control today in the world as to what we eat, what we drink, what we breathe. All of it is somewhat poisoned. Modern societies have started treating disease, ailment as a natural process, which is a serious mistake. Ancient societies always saw disease as something wrong. That's not how a man should be. A human being should not be in any state of illness, because illness means something fundamentally wrong. But modern societies have started treating this as normal because there's an industry which thrives on you, very major industry. The second largest industry on the planet is pharmaceuticals. So, if the second largest industry on the planet is pharmaceuticals, there's too much lousy soup, isn't it? Every day you have to add something to this to make it… No. If you're willing, we can make this into a very wonderful soup. The chemistry is in a fantastic state. To be blissful is natural. If you do this, believe me, 70% of the ailments will vanish from the planet. Another 30%, there are many external influences which are not always in control. You cannot control that, only to some extent. So, if you're constantly creating a nasty chemistry within you, how is life within you supposed to understand you're seeking well-being? How? It's just unfair. Life within you thinks, he likes ailments and gives it to you. Yes? If you're poisoning your system from within, for which there is substantial proof, where every thought and emotion, the chemical composition of your body is changing, if you're creating poison from within you and you want to live well, how is it? Life doesn't work like that. Unless you do right things will not happen to you.
How to quiet your mind? Breathe there. We do this all the time. But to use your breathing to find stillness, be more careful and conscious about it. Pay attention to the rhythm. If you take short, quick breaths, try to move towards slower, deeper ones. Put your hand on your belly. You should feel it rise and expand as you draw air in, and fall as you let it out. Shoot for about 6 breaths a minute. Watch fish swim. People with home aquariums say they feel calmer, more relaxed, and less stressed when they gaze at their fish. And science backs it up. It isn't just the water, although that alone helps. A study using a tank hundreds of times larger found that the more types of marine life that were added, the happier people got. Heart rates and blood pressures dropped. Exercise. Just 5 minutes of aerobic exercise, like a brisk walk, could start to calm your mind. It releases endorphins, chemicals that make you feel good and can help improve your mood. Focus. High-intensity interval training can give you a big dose of them in a short time. After warming up, alternate 20 to 30-second bursts of pushing yourself hard, like doing sprints, squats, or fast weightlifting with equal amounts of rest. Listen to music. It literally calms activity in your brain. Fewer neurons fire in your amygdala, the part of your brain that responds to fear, which may lead to fewer signals sent to other parts of your brain. Music is a good thing to try if you're distracted by pain. Listen closely, not just as background. The more you notice, help someone. It lights up parts of your brain that make you feel pleasure and connection. Doing something nice for someone lowers stress and lessens feelings of loneliness. It may even boost your heart health and immune response. When you spend money on other people, your body releases more endorphins, the same chemicals from exercise, than when you spend on yourself. Go outdoors. Being in and around nature often makes people think more clearly and feel more relaxed and refreshed. Your brain doesn't have to work as hard in a greener environment. In one study, after 20 minutes in a park, children with ADHD concentrate better. Spending time outside can also bring down your heart rate, blood pressure, stress hormones, and even muscle tension, progressive muscle relaxation. Use the connection with your body to soothe your mind. Pick a body part, be foot, leg, mouth, eyes, A, and tense it for a few seconds, then release and relax for 10 seconds or so. Switch to another part, and keep going until you've done your whole body. This can also improve sleep and may even ease headaches and stomach aches. Hang out with a dog, whether it's a member of your family or a therapy dog. A friendly pooch can make you feel less anxious, tense, confused, and restless. When you pet and play with them, it seems to lower levels of stress hormones. One reason could be that your body releases oxytocin, a hormone that plays a role in bonding and trust, although not studied as much. Cats can calm you,